What is up, guys? My name is Sapphire Sleuth, and today we are going to be playing Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. So, since Secret of the Scarlet Hand is one of my favorite Nancy Drew games, I figured we would start out with the first playthrough on the channel being this game. And I will probably be going through my favorite games first and then playing some of my less favorite games. But if you guys have any suggestions for any of the games you would like me to play over any others, go ahead and comment and let me know. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and get into the gameplay.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
So we are going to go with senior detective.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist.
Cool.
Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare.
Wow.
I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12.
Hey, it's
Can you
Nancy.
imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave Mr. Sinclair. He's a wizard.
What if she did sell her grandmother?
You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
She means business. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get started with the dialogue. Let's go ahead and ask about the exhibit, I guess.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world.
Cool.
Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Alrighty then. So, okay, I feel like it's definitely important, so let's ask if it was excavated in Mexico.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Alright, what purpose did it serve?
Does the monolith serve?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Huh. Interesting. Henrik.
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Pointy Vanderhead.
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Sounds good.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Alrighty.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Actually, some cool background information in terms of me, I guess. Whenever I visited the Yucatan, I actually was able to visit some Mayan ruins. Obviously, Palenque is more inland than other places, but I was able to visit Tulum, which is right on the coast, about an hour or so south of Cancun, and then to the west, I believe it's the west, to the west of Cancun, a little bit south, there are some other Mayan ruins, Ekbalam, Koba, and Chichen Itza, and Chichen Itza is the one with the famous pyramid that generally is what you think of when you hear Mayan ruins or anything like that. I didn't get the opportunity to visit all of those because they are about 3 hours inland. Well, Chichen Itza is the furthest inland. That's about 3 hours inland, and if you wanted to visit all three of them, it would be like a 6 to 8 hour trip just driving, and then you'd have 2 hours at about each location, so it would be around like a 12-hour day. So I didn't get the opportunity to go to all of those ruins, but I would still like to visit. Anyway, Hidden Guatemala, an interview with Prudence Rutherford, Frida Kahlo revisited the U.S. folk art craze, the artifact smuggling industry. So I am also going to time these episodes between 15 and 20 minutes, just because I feel like 10 minutes is a little short because we are almost 7 minutes in now, and we have barely been introduced to everything. So we're going to go ahead and read this. An interview with Prudence Rutherford by Daphne Wu. Wu, how did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas? Oops. My husband, Herbert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer when he got appointed to head up the Kansas River Flood Control Project. Naturally, we came to Topeka. When Herbert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York, but after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, this is my home now. Just as an aside, I find it interesting that you never took his name. That was almost unheard of at the time of your marriage, wasn't it? Yes, well, I was never one to worry about conventions, and where I come from, once a Rutherford, always a Rutherford. Well, you certainly have been a trailblazer. Now back to Topeka. What about your love for the arts? What in the world do you do for culture and entertainment for here? Oh, my stars, don't underestimate Topeka, dear. The arts are alive and well here. We have a theater, symphony, and over 20 art galleries. I organize the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the Corn Growers Ball, and I sit on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts. This is the capital of Kansas at all. So she has a fire ruby necklace, and it belonged to Herbert's mother, Hester. So she added out her own, her own piece into the necklace, which I believe is the little jade piece here.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
Alrighty. And then, yeah, it's jade. So it came from a dig in the Amazon jungle in 1898. Close up. And it's a glyph, and it stands for Snake, Green, South, and she's not sure what else. Alrighty. So that is that. Now I think we don't have much else to explore within Joanna's office, so let's go ahead and head out. We just have some keys to Beach Hill here. Okay. Is there anything significant here? What are these? Lists of donations? Sorry, I can't talk. Punchy LaRue. Okay, now let's look at these.
Topeka Commission for the Arts.
Yep.
That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
ND fan 123. Okay. So, we probably should not leave now because we still have to introduce ourselves. Oh, hey, what's this? Someone made a paper airplane. Addenda to the Palenque Monolith loan contract between the Republic of Mexico and Beach Hill Museum. Beach Hill shall make 2 payments of $250,000. Holy cow. Okay, wow. Signed by Joanna Riggs, not signed by Alejandro Del Rio. Okay. Well, we should probably keep that. Alright, let's check out this area. So let's look at this. This is just a map of the area. So it seems like we're here now. The exhibition hall is here, and then it looks like there's a replication of the pyramids and then some stuff behind it. So it looks like we cannot keep this, but I'm sure we will be able to get around on our own just fine. What's this? Okay. Some cards. Maybe it's like one of those key cards to be able to use stuff. So we need like a knob. Okay, let's check out the main part of the museum. Okay, so let's see. I think we need to go ahead and meet Henrik. So let's go ahead and go there. Sorry, I also forgot to mention that I took notes on the glyphs that we found inside the map of Beach Hill and also the glyph on the outside of this key card. So one of the glyphs, well, 3 of the glyphs from the map. One, we have Ekanau, which is the god of travelers. Kukulkan, I'm sorry if I butcher these, which is the wind god. Zaman, which means north, and then on the key card we have Bih, which means road. So anyway, we're going to write this down, and then we are going to meet Henrik. So, Ha means water. Okay.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Huh? Housekeeping?
Keeping artifacts clean is an important aspect of preserving them. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
Henrik.
That will be fine.
Okay, so let's see. I actually think we are going to end the first episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment any feedback you might have or any future games you'd like to see, and subscribe to my channel for more Nancy Drew and other various strategy games, point-and-click mystery games, or anything of the like. I will see you guys next time when we play Secret of the Scarlet Hand.